Hello. Why is everything slightly off? 1 second. 1 second. Everything is slightly off. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Hello. How is everyone? How are you guys doing? Wait, do you hear me? Hold on, I didn't check the audio. Oh yeah, you can hear me. Okay. I have so many audio thingies over here. I have the background music, Chrome audio, desktop audio, Discord, the game audio, lo-fi, mic audio, Sakura alerts, sound alerts, Tanja, Tron, text-to-speech Nikki. A lot of things going on. I hope you guys are good. Pasta, for the pasta master. Thank you so much for the sub, dear. 2 years. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. I really appreciate 12 months times 2. Holy shit, Teroni. That's almost like 24 months. Thank you. Let me say hello to everyone. Hello Nimbi, hello Lavaboy, hello Desert, Bago, Mage, Xegamos, Teuzzo, Desert, Uragano, Arado-kun, that work looks similar. Don't say it to anyone, okay? You are not seeing anything right now. There is nothing on the screen happening, and no one knows that I am working on it. Right? Okay. Okay. I was thinking, recently I've been listening to piano music more than usual. Do you guys like it? Anime covers, anime music, but with the piano. I totally didn't end up talking with Sunflower more about Stardew most of the night, and then ended up dreaming that we were playing Stardew again. Yeah, not today, but I've been dreaming about playing Stardew as well. Oh my god, maybe we have been playing too much. Oh man, no. Today in stream I am gonna work, like I really need to finish Chonky before the end of this week, so not playing in stream today. At most we can play after my dinner at most, but no, I won't. Like during stream I'm gonna rig. Thank you for the hype train. Pizza train, pizza train, pizza train, pizza train, pizza train, pizza train, pizza train. Did you eat? Yes, I had a frittata di pasta because I had some leftover pasta. I have so much leftover food from this weekend, actually. Although I still need to wash all the dishes. I'm a bitch, I didn't wash them. It's fine, I've been working. Allora, in theory, we have a bunch of layers. If I turn all of them on, it takes a while to load even. I hope that my PC is not gonna explode with streaming and everything. Chunky's model is pretty big. Okay, so she has the back hairs, wing decorations, a hat, an arm toggle, a lot of things. But usually when I add outfits, I like to go piece by piece. So here, I've already added the chest part so that I don't get bound. And my plan for today is to rig the skirt section, and then maybe hopefully the head angles for the new hairstyle. So we're just adding one piece little by little because the model is already rigged, like the base naked body. So all we need to do is add all of the new stuff. I have carefully removed all of the layers that are from the other outfits to lighten up the model a little bit, because otherwise it's like super omega heavy. I forgot to remove the sparkles for the back hair. Yeah, we can see them appearing. Wait, in theory, I don't have to remove them. I just have to toggle them off. Let's see if it's them. Blind. No, it's not this one. Maybe it's this one. It's this one! Thank you so much for the sub, Gallos. Thank you, thank you. Today there is only addiction. I'll be honest, I'm addicted to art and making models as well, so I am living like a true addict. You guys got severe addiction. No, shut up, what off. You are lying. I don't know why you were lying like that. You are a hater just because you are not playing with us, actually. Now that's the real question. Why are you not playing with us? We still have so many slots. I think in total we can have like 8 people, and so far we only had 5 login. I need to start making the textures for this stuff. So I have split the torso section. The fluff parts are separate as well. And I have these masks for making things sparkle. Thank you for the hype train. 2 more slots? Yeah, something like that. Because we're sane people. You don't want to play with us? You say that we are addicted and you don't want to play with us. I think you are planning something. You are afraid that I will beat you. Nah, it's not like you win or you lose in Stardew. It doesn't make sense. I need to try and catch the other legendary fishes because I want to understand if it's the you can catch this fish only once applies to the character or to the save. Because if it applies to the character, it's cool. Each one of us can get legendary fishes, and we can make a lot of money from that, from the preserved row. And I found out that using the deluxe bait actually increases a little bit the size of the fishing bar. So it's not that yesterday I tragically failed to fish the legendary fish and you managed. It's just that I am disadvantaged. I found out something. I'm currently farming level 9, but when I get to level 10, I can get a boost price for artisan goods perk and then stacks again with the 2 fishes sell for more perks I got. The smoked fish are considered artisan goods? I didn't know that could stack. I'm sorry guys, I straight up got into talking about Stardew. Maybe you guys don't know anything about it. Okay, listen. You might like a Stardew depending if you are a specific type of person. For example, if you like a cozy games, you can take it on a more cozy approach. Like, oh yeah, cute little farm, I have friends. You can make friends with the villagers, you can marry them, you can have little cows. Super cute, super amazing. Then you can also like Stardew if you are completely crazy and workaholic and you cannot stop your brain, because if you really want, I pressed the wrong button. If you really wanna get a lot of money and get the farm going, then you can start planning a lot, doing a lot of organizing, buying this so I can unlock that, so I can unlock this. And by doing all this stuff, your brain relaxes from the real life problem because you are fully focused on the Stardew stuff, right? Thank you so much for the subs, Cairo and Antromio. Thank you. I hope you guys are good. How are you? I'm all good. I need to finish this model before the end of the week, so I am push. Okay, I think all of this needs to go in the hips folder, deformer. Where is the hips deformer? I'm working on this model in the start of the year, and it feels like a million years ago. I already forgot what everything is. Torso lean, torso body XY, belly physics, torso. Okay, in here I have to put the torso section of the dress. And in the hips, somewhere, where are the hips? Oh yeah, right, I kept everything in the same deformer, so they actually go in the same. Okay. Okay. Okay, now that they are in the right deformer, I can move the hips and adjust the glue. It's actually working pretty well already. The fuck? Nice. Hello, Emmanuel. All good. I'm a bit sad that the weather is so crappy that, like, my house is dark, like night. I have to turn on all the lights. Despite me doing all the crazy strategies for the quests and earning us money and materials, so this is the most fun and cozy game I've played together in a while. Yeah, I guess you don't perceive it as like stressing, because you can do all the planning and everything, but you also can not to do it. Like, you choose how much to try hard. My blinder, is there a little hip coming out of here? Oh yeah, I need to pull up the dress a little bit. There. La patata. I have to admit, I don't know how that dress works, but I love the tummy. What do you mean? It's a pretty simple dress. You mean by the fact that the booba cups would fall off without... Maybe it has a silicone strips. I just haven't been playing games much lately. Did a reset on my gaming rig and sorting out my server. Yeah, don't worry. I'm just joking. Like, if you hear me complaining that you don't play with us, it's simply because it's honestly so fun and I want the most people possible to have fun. There are so many things to do and to discover, and then you discover something and you can't wait to play next time to show it to everyone else. It's like magic. Maybe it gets a little bit more special if you play it with others rather than by yourself. I tried to play by myself. I didn't have a lot of fun. Yeah, it's supposed to be like very close to the skin till like here, and then it fluffs up in a skirt. Baby, but no, she's not. She's not pregnant. What do you mean? Hey, don't say nasty things about Chunky. She's the sweetest person ever. She might be the thickest model I worked on. I'm not sure. Because Bago is thick as well, but bigger boobas, but the tummy is smaller. So general whole body thickness, I think Chunky. Generally, when I am working on models like this, there are supposed to be kind of a surprise for her community. She lets me stream the model. But like maybe she will avoid reposting if I post something, like not fully secret, but kind of. I was looking for channel points because I want my Snaky Sona. Yeah! Do you already have your design? The other day I was sketching some Snaky Sonas. I didn't finish them yet. This week I'm focusing on Chunky because I need to finish. I have the deadline. But after, I can continue working on the Snaky Sonas. Already got design? Nice. Maybe one day I should like draw a little tiny guide for sneaky sonas, because I realized that a lot of people are confused about it, or maybe too stressed, like, oh no, I don't have a nosy. When in reality, you can even just tell me, oh, make my snaky green, and that's it. And maybe give it a monocle, and that's it. That would already be a snaky sona. Doesn't have to be something crazy. Okay, I've adjusted the masks and stuff. Maybe I'll bring in the belt as well, since it's part of the dress, and then I will start adjusting it for body XY and other stuff, and then I'll do the physics. If I can do all of the dress physics and everything, and then the hair XY for today, I'm very happy. Mostly the hair takes some time, because there's a tiny bunch of tiny little parts that move. So depending on how detailed the hair is, oftentimes it's the most time consuming part of a model. Your profile picture. Oh! Whoa, you're gonna be yellow. I don't think there are yellow snakies. Lava Boy is orange, kind of, so similar, but yellow? You know, I'm happy if we have a variety with the snaky sonas, because eventually I want to make a big mouse pad with all of the snakies. And if we have a lot of color variety, I can arrange all of the snakies in rainbow color. If it looks like I'm rigging slower than usual, I am. It's the model is big, so every time I copy paste the stuff or save, I need to wait. There's a little bit of wait time. Did you eat for lunch today? I had some leftover carbonara. This is very funny. I had leftover carbonara and I made frittata di pasta with it. So I added egg into carbonara that it's already with eggs. So I had egg pasta. Egg. Every time I make a carbonara, I forget that it's so heavy, so like on my stomach, so I can eat less than normal pasta. And so I make too much and then I leave it in the fridge. It's not the best if you let it cool down. If you reheat it and eat it like that, it's kind of like eh. So I made the frittata with it instead. What are you guys doing for Christmas? It's in 1 month. I don't have that much planned. I will probably just eat food. Relaxing with family. Family stuffs as this tradition. I stopped a little bit going back home during Christmas time because it was so expensive and stressing going back home 2 times a year. Initially I went 3, 4, now I just go once. Hanging on the other side, I won't give up till the end of me. Welcome to the mind of a different time where we've been growing so late. I think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. I guess you don't really know me. Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this. What is this? Most likely, I'll just be going to visit family in the morning and then spending the rest of the day at home. You don't guys do the thing where on Christmas Eve you wait for midnight and that's it. Wait for midnight. I need to take a booba shadow and paste it here. Where is it? I need a booba shadow. Booba shadow. Oh wait, it's a bit too big. Too big. Okay, this is better. Did I break text-to-speech? I don't know. This hacking text-to-speech works one day yes, one day no. One day yes, one day no. I have it open, so in theory it should work. But it decided not to. Ing. Ing. We threaten the kids if they wake up the adults before 7 a.m. The gifts go into the fire. Ah, you open. Yes, back at home we did this thing. I don't know why, but like we opened the gifts on. That's why we waited for midnight to open the gifts. Like we wouldn't wait for the morning. You guys remember to hydrate. Okay, it's kind of moving, but honestly, kind of crappy, so we can fix this. Here we wait for Santa to pass through and give the gifts to Santa's helper, a family member, and then they deliver them. Oh, that's a clever way to go about it. When I was a kid and my dad would dress up as a Santa. You're just quicker with it, just oh yeah, the helper. What do you mean our Santa was a woman? There was a single person buying the gifts for everyone? Was it a grandma? To enforce the threat, we take a box with a block of wood and cardboard inside it, wrap it up as one of the gifts, and toss it into the fire. Don't they ever think like, oh no, whose gift was that? Trying to understand what I prefer. If it's better to leave the belt out of the physics. Maybe yes, I guess the belt wouldn't really jiggle around with everything else. Yeah, it's better if it stays still. My family's ritual is to open all the gifts from family the night before, then open all the gifts from Santa on Christmas Day after lunch at 9 to 10 a.m. I'm not sure I'm understanding this difference though. So you do 2 gifts for each person, one from quote-unquote the family and one from Santa? Santa is witchcraft. That's so funny. Santa is a witch. Fair. You know that in Italy we have the Befana, that is actually a witch that comes after Christmas in January, and she brings sweets mostly. Krampus. No, Krampus is a witch? Usually we put the sweets in a cute sock. Little sock. Boogeyman. I don't know if we have. I don't think we have Krampus either. Krampus. It's very funny. Krampo, for me, it's you know when suddenly a muscle hurts very, very bad, like it's getting stabbed almost, and you need to like stretch it to make it stop. That's what in Italian we call it crampo. The ones that sometimes come to you when you're in bed and when you're sleeping and you wake up in pain. I don't know the English name for that. Maybe I know, but I forgot. Cramp. Okay. Similar. Krampus. What were your plans for Christmas? Honestly, I could just keep on following my same schedule, because maybe I will get calls and whatnot, but in the evening probably. So since I usually do my stream in the early afternoon, that shouldn't be a problem, but I will let you guys know. Mostly my plan was like usual to cook something good and eat. I do that every day. That's for Christmas Eve though. For Christmas, usually the nearby old lady invites me over. She didn't say anything for this year, so I will see. We will see. But when she does, usually it's for lunch. So in general, I'll be pretty free. It's on a Thursday, so the game day instead of a stream. Christmas or Christmas Eve? Let's see. Okay, Christmas itself. Yeah, on Thursday night I shouldn't really have anything to do, because if the old lady invites me over for lunch, then in the night I'll be free. I will give you updates on Discord, but mostly I should be free. That's why I say it's good if you guys are on Discord, because you're updated. Even if you join and you mute everything because you don't like pings, at least if you are thinking, oh, today Yash is not streaming, I wonder what happened. If you open Discord, then you will find out. No wondering, only knowledge. Discord is currently on fire? Are you joking, or is there a bug? I don't know, like, what the hell, but somehow the bot attacks always come if I'm streaming or if I'm sleeping. Maybe they have a way of checking the owner's activity to do that on purpose, because I cannot believe it's a casualty that the attacks only ever come when I'm offline. What is a tofurkey? What are you guys doing? Tofurkey. In the NSFW? I know, in the food channel. Oh! That ice cream... like, in my perception, ice cream is sweet. So if you make salty ice cream, is kind of weird. Where I lived, there was a place that made celery ice cream, but I never got that one. A bit too weird. Okay, I think I just have to adjust the hips Z a little bit because it looks a little bit deformed. But with the physics tool and adjustment on the hips Z, we should be done with the skirt. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with this stupid text-to-speech. Maybe I should just remove the redeem and that's it. Makona! Ah, barky, barky, barky. I bought you a new toy and you make noise. Technically, they can figure out where you are in your house by your Wi-Fi. I don't think they need to know. Like, my house is tiny enough that it's not relevant. The only slightly salty ice cream I ever enjoyed was some that had like salted caramel in it, and it was pretty good. Oh yeah. I just had a very bad thought about salty ice cream. Just wondering if it's possible, but I think everything is possible. Probably don't need to wonder. What's the problem? I didn't see anything weird. I don't know what's the problem. I know exactly. Okay. Did you ever try? I am lacking the resources to try. Okay, time to add the physics to the skirt. Did we have a clothes physics, hair physics back there? Okay, this is the general physics. Time to eat soap? No. Hello, Scarlett. How are you? Are you hydrating, everyone? Also, you didn't say no, so I am assuming you did try and you don't want to tell me. Oh, hold on. I need to put in the cable. Okay. Charging battery. 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 I don't know if I want to make these blend shapes or not. I'll start with normal, the formers and everything, and see what I like. Hey, didn't you say yesterday that you should maybe be a little bit more careful about what you print because the printer takes quite a bit of electricity? Did you already forget? Ciao Svoltor! Come va? Bene, meno male. The rigging on this is Ah, hey, thank you. I actually rigged this model some time ago, but now I am working on a Christmas outfit. Thank you for the follow, Flaira. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh man, it's barely doing anything. Why? Why? I'm curious, what are you looking for when you wiggle the model like that? So right now I'm rigging the skirt. So I am just staring at the skirt physics and making sure that they are flowy and there's no stuttering or weird shapes. Nothing becomes maybe like a straight line. Yoshino Mama warned me about the dragon Humanian. I was hoping she was right. Warning? No, don't worry. There's no danger. One second, I need to check on VTube Studio. Where is this body Y input? I forgot. Body angle Y. Body Y limiter. Param body angle Y2. That's going opposite. So I have a toggle to remove the limiter. To lock the limiter. Param body angle Y2. Body angle Y2. It's this 30. This is where I rigged it. This is angle Y1, angle Y2. Okay, this is the limiter. And the limiter. Oh, we got a raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just rigging a model. How are you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Yoshino, an Italian VTuber artist and live 2D rigger. We are currently working on this VTuber model. How are you guys? I hope you had an amazing stream. Thank you. Okay, body Y is the limiter, so by default it should be off. And I should be able to turn it on only when I want. But I didn't make the limiter parameter. Body Y2 needs to be a blend shape, I think. Or not. Can I do that? Oh, wait. I think I use this for The lean. I lock this with the lean, so by default it should move. Why doesn't it move? Because I'm tracking it directly through the face. So to make it move, I need to just do this and add it to here. Body Y2 also needs to track. That's it. Yay, now we have physics. Need to adjust it though. I was drinking a chibi myself. Hey, nice. Do you want to show us if you're able? This is not looking very good. I can kind of see it, but it's not doing what I want. Okay, it's getting a little bit better. Let me just reset this and go from a... It's not giving flow, it's giving jiggly. I need this to be flowy. Thank you for the follow, Dario. I see what you mean by stuttering now. I didn't know it could be so noticeable. Yeah, I have these numbers here on the side. And I need to slowly tweak each one of them until I get the result. So takes a bit of time. There's no universal setup because it really depends on what you're doing. Like if you want the part more bouncy or if you want it more flowy. Is it daylight savings time or did you start streaming an hour early? No, I started normally. I think it's you guys changed time. I started the usual time. So expect the stream to be at this time every day. It is a bit complicated, but well, it's my job. I struggle to focus with other things, so. Oh, we can see the top going through the booba. Okay. I think we have cute little skirt now. It's looking cute. I'll see if a third Y parameter works nicely as well, or if not. Some turbulence. Top goes through left booba and the fluff has a small separation with vertical extreme physics, it seems. So the booba layer order, I fixed it. But the fluff, a small separation with vertical extreme physics? Where? Oh, you mean here we can see the top? Maybe I have to pull it higher. More attach it to the torso. It's a bit too far away from the torso. I didn't notice because the boobas are in the way. Oh yeah, it's a bit far away from the torso. There's something that makes the dress become huge. Something deforming, weirdly. Not this one. Oh, this is just not reflecting right. Because it's not symmetrical, heck. Oh, no, it still did not reflect right. This is also not symmetrical. Let's fix all of them really quick. Let's see again. Oh, now it's right. Yeah, especially because this is a big model that I already rigged. And now I am doing an outfit. So I have like this huge model with a bunch of deformers already. And I'm kind of browsing through it, adjusting things. Hello, Levi. Yeah, she's a scary bunny. She can casually remove boobas. If you have not been a good snakey, I will remove your boobas. No, I don't like the fact that it goes diagonal now. No, I don't like it going diagonal. Never mind. Okay, we got the dress physics. What can we add the next? Maybe we can complete the choker and the fishnets really quick. You did that fast. Well, I still rigged this, even if it's at the start of the year, so I kind of forgot how I structure this. Usually, I try to structure things similarly, although I do improve. At least I try to improve, so sometimes I change methods. But in general, I know how I handle things. Does the belt need adjusting to? Something looks a bit off. What about it? Maybe that is squishes a little bit with the bodies. And also, just letting you know, usually giving comments like that in art streams, it's considered like backseating in games. Usually you wouldn't do that. A lot of people get very mad. Might even ban you. Remove your boobas. And I'm not saying I want to ban you. I'm just letting you know. In this case, what you noticed was right, but sometimes there are things that have to look off because I'm still working on it, and can get a bit stressful having people saying, "Oh, why does this look like that? What does that look like that? Look like this? Look like that?" So I know a lot of streamers are like very defensive. You say anything, boom, boom, they ban you instantly. I don't ban instantly, but if someone starts to exaggerate, I can consider. There is this big update that should come in Live 2D. There is the 5.3 update that is supposed to bring a lot of cool things, like double clipping, extra layer types, because right now we only have multiply and add. We don't have all the layer types that you have on art programs, but it's taking them so long to do this update. They already changed the release date, I think, 2 times. Probably because it's a complicated thing. It will be so useful. I'm waiting for it. In theory, you can already use the beta, but like usual, I prefer not to using a beta program on my commissions, because in case something goes bad, I'm fucked. And at the same time, it seems there have been problems with the compatibility since VTube Studio hasn't implemented all of that stuff yet. So general no to use the 5.3 for now. Thank you for that. I don't chat much, so I don't know the etiquette. No, don't worry. I know from a non-artist perspective, maybe it can be complicated to understand these things. And at first, when I saw some streamers being like that, I thought like, oh, look at this bitch banning people randomly. Then I understood. It's like makes me think of the post that I saw the other day of like someone getting banned with like a 36-month sub, and a lot of people are making posts about it. My general opinion is that like it makes sense. You can get banned anytime if you don't behave. It doesn't matter if you sub, if you give me €1 million, but you're then you misbehave, disrespect someone, stuff like that, I can still ban you. Doesn't matter how much money you give. And usually when streamers ban someone, it's mostly for a reason. Like I left a comment on a post where a girl was talking about it, and I said, whenever someone, and this I believe, whenever someone comes here in my stream and they say, oh, person XYZ banned me for no reason, I'm always like, okay, red flag. It's so hard to like have people pay attention to you among so many people that there are streaming, that no one wants to randomly ban people. So if a streamer bans someone, it's for a reason. And I had people under my comment saying like, oh, I was banned by this streamer actually for no reason. The only thing I did was hanging out with someone that they don't really like. And I'm like, why are you commenting to me? There's no reason, and then you write right after the reason. Like, come on. So, oh, I don't know the reason. Also, this is the reason. Thank you for the follow, Yushiko. Your live 3D tutorials helped me a lot out when I was first trying to figure things out for the first time a couple years ago. Ah, I'm so happy for you. You've been making models ever since? Filling a band for fun. Okay, maybe in that case, like she's so big that she doesn't really care. Or maybe it's a meme. I don't know. I don't watch her streams, honestly. So maybe I cannot know every single streamer, right? But I'm saying in general. I may have to try the Yoshi method for drawing. What is the Yoshi method? This method has my name, but I don't know what it is. Just a couple after my own for friends and some funny meme ones. Yeah, it's nice. You can do a lot of things with Live 3, even just having fun, doing little animations. You can do so many things with it. Yoshi did ban like Filian does in the clips that I saw, but it's mostly as a joke. What do you mean? I didn't ban. Okay, usually when I like 99% of my bans are because people write get easy followers with this link. What are you talking about? Live 3 is very rewarding but also annoying. Oh yeah. I think because I do commissions and so I get paid for it. It's easier for me to get past the annoyance and the problems. It's that extra push to sit here and spend hours troubleshooting. Sometimes when I do the quick ban on like a first message is because the vibes are off. Like maybe you might think, oh, why didn't you give that person another chance? But I'm like, if someone decided to write that as their first message, I think they are not suitable for being in a proper community. Money, great motivator. Hey, I can do incredible things with money, like buying pasta, eating sushi, maybe one day paying to travel to Japan, maybe one day have my own house, buying new toys for Maki. It's incredible what they can do. Instead of doing shapes, you use silhouettes. Oh! Yeah, actually... it has been proved that people that have never drawn in their life, when they are taught the silhouette method, they like instantly become better. Like, if you show them 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after, you see a huge difference in their accuracy. I've seen people making videos experimenting this with non-artist friends. Nowadays, if I see an odd message, the first thing I do is check when the account is created. I'm even scared to click on it because I know that there are some streams that, like, somehow, if you open their stream, if you open their channel and watch their stream, they can hack you somehow. No idea how it works, and I have no idea if it's real, but I was warned against it. I'm going to Japan in May, better soon and there rather than later, the way Japan is making things more expensive for foreigners. Honestly, I'll be honest, the flight is a big stepping back for me, like how long and how expensive it is. Literally, if I go, 70% of the price is the flight, and 30% is hotels, transports, food, whatever. I can click on their username in chat and it shows in a... Oh yeah, I can do that as well on OBS. Little sassy window where you can also see their messages. Going alone is the holdback for me. Also that... But then I think, okay, I could try and ask some people, but then I think... am I really that comfortable with this person to go on such an expensive long trip? What if they want to do different things than what I want to do, and I don't enjoy the trip because I have to do what they want to do? I need to duplicate myself so I can go there with myself. So you would have the budget to go. It's just that you will be alone. Imagine one day I go completely crazy and I'm like, okay, Sneakies, who has the budget to go to Japan, and we all go together? In the end, I think flight and everything will probably be something around 2K. Which I can afford. I have that in my bank account. But I keep on thinking, okay, what if maybe in 5 years I will find the perfect house for me and I want to buy it, but I will be 2K short and I lose the opportunity because I took that Japan trip that made me go 2K short to get the perfect house. I think this is overthinking. Are you going by yourself, Teletran? What's the plan? Kinda staying there for a while might be tricky. Staying there for a while? What do you mean? I don't remember how long you can stay. I think 6 months with the tourist thingy. I don't remember. Oh, YouTuber trip. They do, some Italian people do it too. They organize like these groups. I guess that's a good option if you are by yourself and you want to experience the thing with someone else. I think it's different if you're with someone, like you can be surprised about the things together, comment together. Maybe it's more special if you're with someone when you go. In general, no, because it's Japan, like in general, for everything. Sounds like it's going to be a big group, 20-ish people. At that point, though, the organizers need to be very good at it, because with big groups it can get messy. Like not finding space in a specific restaurant because you're too many people. Having extra wait times, maybe in the morning and whatnot, because you're waiting for everyone to be ready. It's called the megalithic tour. It's very funny. Wandering wolf. No, I don't think I will go with a group. If I would go, then I would probably go with Italians. The trip I'm taking is a 7-day package for 4K. Whoa! What? 4K? Flights are only 1.4K. I'm going to visit Yoshino, Japan. Do you have, like, I don't know, insurance and stuff? 4K for a week is like... I don't want to judge, but it sounds like a ripoff. I'm not gonna... No, ripoff is good or bad. I mean in a bad way. Like, it sounds like they're stealing your money. I don't want to be judgy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I calculated to do all the things that I want to do, it will cost me 2K to stay there 2 weeks. How can it be 4K for 1 week? And if you're flying from Murica, it's a shorter flight as well. From Italy is like 15 hours. Hello, Ora, how are you? Ah, wait, you are not in Morica? Maybe you have a layover. I keep on looking at the flights just to stay updated a little bit, and we also have the 2 options here: direct flight or layovers. Layovers cost significantly less. Like if I go with the layover, it's like 500 euros instead of maybe 800. But I keep on thinking, okay, I am paying all this money, spending so much time to go on the other side of the world. Is it worth it to waste all the extra hours in exchange for 300 euros? 2 layovers. Okay, I will shut up. I'm not saying anything. Bye bye, eat pie. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope you will have fun. I went to Japan once, Turkish Airlines. They actually had hotels for the one night stop for us with car rides to and from, and we could watch movies in the airplane for the whole 11 hours. I was ready to spend the night at the airport with my friend. Huh. I never took an airplane so big that it has the little screens. And I never flew outside of Europe, so if you stay inside of Europe, the flights are pretty short. Welcome back. Did you want to quickly buy some tickets for Japan? Oh, I just had an itch really quick, needed to scratch it. Dun, 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 dun. Just telling you, please keep a change of clothes and toiletries with you in your carry bag you carry with you just in case there is a stop. Man, you don't even know. I'm a psychopath. I always do that because I'm worried if they lose my check-in luggage. I'm like, okay, what the fuck will I do with no clothes? So maybe a lighter change that is not gonna take a lot of backpack space, but I always have one single change in my backpack. Although, in all of these videos where people are like, tips for your Japan trip, things you want to know before you go there. I've seen a lot of people saying just do not pack up a lot, also in clothes, because oftentimes you just will want to buy stuff there. Maybe you see something super cute clothes and you're like, oh, I cannot buy this because I don't have space in my bag. And apparently also the little washing machine little shops You can find them pretty easily, so you can just simply go and wash your clothes instead of bringing a ton. So between buying there and washing, many people are saying to bring like very little. The only problem maybe I could have is for the sizes, but I'm not that huge. I might be bigger than the average Japanese girl, but like not exaggerate. So
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain.
keep space for souvenirs and whatnot.
Getting in the zone.
I find this so cool, where they have those like workshop activities where like they make you, I don't know, forge your own ring, or like all the Japanese master teaches you how to make whatever crafting. Those are so fun. You have an experience and then you have something to bring back home. Those are amazing. You want to meet the Yokozuna, but can you meet them? Do they do like events? They do meet and greet. Maybe you would have to go to a match. I plan to make chopsticks on my trip. That's the only thing that's near and dear to me. Oh yes, that as well. Ah, it's like a dream. You go there, you have fun, you make your own chopsticks, and then when you bring that back home, every time you use those chopsticks, you will still think about it. I still remember when you went to do it. So nice. Then probably I will go and try to get some Hololive merch. I wanna get Raura merch. And there are so many things that are only in Japan, and it's not even that expensive. Like if you try to get the merch from outside of Japan, there are taxes, shipping, everything that makes it easily double up the actual price. Like what? Honestly, if I find Raura merch, I will buy anything. If it's a bag, a shirt, a scarf, anything. Hey, Japanese people are super good at making merch. Like, usually it's harder to find what you don't want to buy instead of what you want to buy, because you want to buy everything. Flip-flops. Oh, the Geta, I think they're called. I wonder how really comfortable they are. They look very uncomfortable. But maybe I'm wrong. Although, I think the Geta are the type that are like, there's the type with the underside, there's like the 3 wooden blocks. And then there's also another type where the lower side is made of like a weave, bamboo, something like that. Maybe that type is more comfortable. I don't remember the specific names though. Ah, yeah, probably also kimono might be a bit complicated. If you're a bit bigger dude, maybe it's complicated to find. I remember when I was ordering stuff from Chinese site. I am an M size in Italy, right? I would need to buy XXL from China. They are tinier. When I go, I think I will try and check the hack that everyone talks about, how like Japanese people really take care of their stuff. So if you go to a secondhand shop, you can find maybe a used kimono for cheap. But because they take care so well of their stuff, even if it's secondhand, then it's not new, but almost like. What cities would you visit? I will be so indecisive, but one place that I must go is Mount Yoshino. In general, it looks so pretty, and come on, I have to go there. It's in Nara. Right? It makes sense. I see that there's another playing, so maybe it's better if I go have a little breaky. I've been here 2 hours and I need to refill my water. Okay, I'll be right back, okay? See you guys in a couple of minutes. You should also have a little break to stand up, stretch. Oh my god. Look outside, refill your water bottles, and then come back. Murabum. Murabum. Hamburg. Oh, I want to play, but it's not time yet. It's not time yet. I cannot play yet. Need to focus. Need to focus. Do this. We can do this. Stay focused and finish Junkie before. My nonna told me you bring the old underwear you plan to throw away on trips and use it up, you just throw them away instead of bringing back. I never did that. but. Okay, what my nonna says is you must have good underwear, because what if you have to go to the hospital and they undress you and they see that you have bad underwear? What are they gonna think? That's what people usually think here. And it's very funny because if I have a problem so serious that I go to the hospital and they have to cut my clothes open, they're probably not gonna give a shit about my about my underwear. Usually the ones with holes I just throw away. I used to sew them, but the clothes that they sell recently, the fabric is so bad that by the time it gets a hole, the whole fabric is so tear up that you cannot sew it, because the moment you try to sew it, the stitches trying to grab onto this fabric, but the fabric is like nothing anymore, and so the stitches doesn't have anything to hold on to. They've seen worse things than bad underwear. Oh yeah. Thank God that there are people that exist that, like, they see the things that the doctors see and they don't faint or die. I could not. Sometimes my sister, she's studying to become a doctor. Sometimes she will send a picture of like something that she's studying, and I'm there like, what the fuck is this? Not for me. Shit anytime you're on vacation. Gonna shit my pants, panties, because I can throw them away anyways. A tip that I once saw was to keep panties fresh but to wear them on multiple days was to put pads, like period pads. But this is not very environmentally friendly. Basically, you put the period pad in the panty and change the pad instead of the whole panty to save space. So it is a little bit like what you say. Although cotton is pretty expensive to make, so in theory, depending on which pods you have, maybe it's less environmentally friendly to throw away the panties. Man, when I go to Japan and I come back, I will have to change houses just for the amount of stuff I will have. Come on, don't lag. Please, you can do this. Please, we need to finish. No lag allowed. Arg. Arg. Who told you you could lag? What are you doing? I'll be honest, if I keep on lagging a lot, I might close the stream earlier so I'm able to work a little bit lagless. I just Control Z. Look at how everything is stuck. Echo. Now it's fixed. So I'm able to finish because I need to finish. Okay, let me try to do another thing. Unfortunately, with the stream and everything, I get much more lag. When I work on this like by myself, I don't get lag. Yeah, maybe I could end the stream earlier and work really hard till dinner time by myself, and then we can be on Discord tonight to play together. So I can do like if I can work faster, then I can have like that free time to play a little bit and be in Discord. It is a little bit like this when there's deadlines. The trip money, yeah. And still overthink about it and not spend it because I want to buy a house. Hello, Johnny. How are you? You know that here we don't really use credit cards. I don't know a single Italian that owns a credit card. We all use debit or prepaid. No, not cash. You, in your country you only use cash? No, we use debit cards. I even asked about it because I went when I opened my bank account, since I was there and I had like I had the chance to ask her some questions to this bank lady. I took the chance to ask her some info about how they go about when they give mortgages and stuff like that, because I know it's complicated to get approved. A lot of banks are very picky, and I asked her, do we have in Italy something that it's like the credit system that they have in America? Like, is there anything I can do now to help a future Yoshi get better chances of getting a mortgage? Like, if I get, I don't know, credit card, maybe I can build a good credit. And she was like, no. Actually, she told me credit card is considered like something that you owe. In fact, she said oftentimes people will close their credit card before getting a mortgage, because if you have a credit card, it's a negative thing for a bank. And I was like, what? And since there's no credit score, I didn't see anything, like I didn't see a reason to get a credit card in the end. I don't travel that much to find sense to be like, oh yeah, I can, I don't know, get discounts for travels and flights. Had no bread in the house, got tortillas ordered at the Mexican grocery, bologna and the cheese burritos for breakfast. You can also make if you have a flour and the water, like you can literally and maybe of course salt, maybe a little bit of oil. You can just knead them together and throw them on the pan. It's gonna make you something like a tortilla. It's a bit thicker, but works. We use both, but I know most places in Europe, specifically Germany, people really prefer cash. In Italy, they prefer cash because a lot of people are very sassy about taxes. So if you buy, I don't know, a coffee and you pay with the coin, they basically evade the taxes. And that's not right. They shouldn't be doing it. So honestly, I don't care. I started paying everything with card. Luckily, during COVID, they forced everyone to have a card machine for to limit the spreading of COVID. Because before that, yeah, like no one accepted cash. Now, no one accepted card. Now, it's I think it's by law that they need to accept a card. So if you really want to pay by card, they must let you. Otherwise, you can call the Finanza and make a big fuss. A lot of times, if that happens, you just pay by cash because you don't want to call the police and then start. What the fuck is going on? You don't want. Oh, the music has a Pomodoro timer. I didn't realize. Completely ignoring it. You don't want to spend the time calling the police and making the police come over because they won't let you pay by card. I prefer card over cash because since I started paying everything by card, I don't have to deal with all of these tiny coins as well. Also because they are starting to remove the 1 cent and 2 cents coins. They don't produce them anymore, but they are still around because we have been using it till yesterday. So what they do, if I go to the grocery shop, and maybe my bill is, I don't know, 10 euros and 1 cent, then they don't want the cent. But if my bill is €1 and 4 cents, and I give them maybe 5 cents, and then they give me the 1 cent coin, and I'm like, what? You don't take it, but you give me. What am I supposed to do with all these stupid coins? So no, that problem doesn't exist anymore because I use card. Hello Pito, hello Krilly, how are you? Here to remind you that you're beautiful and amazing. Also here to offer you the daily affirmation that the world is a better place with you in it. Thank you, Krilly. I also know you. I hope you're good. I have my credit card to pay online and use while traveling. I don't use any payment app and no PayPal, but I still prefer cash. From my Italian brain, I don't understand what's this deal about credit. If I want to buy something, usually what I do is I put in my card and I buy it with the money that I have now. Why would I want to buy saying with the credit card, then at the end of the month I need to make sure that I have enough money, otherwise it's a bad credit score? Why would I put me in the risk of first buying something and then maybe at the end of the month I don't have the money to pay back? Like, my Italian brain thinks, okay, if I have the money to buy something, I will buy it. If I don't, I won't. And that's it. It confuses me a little bit. Have you seen the news about the new artist? No? You should not mention other people randomly like that, please. No drama. Where is the neck? Where is the neck? Oh, there we go. As an Argentinian, I understand but hate debt. No, I don't understand. Let's see. Credit saves you time. It allows you to buy something now and pay over time rather waiting over time to save up enough to buy it, which will take longer than the thing you want to buy will be available. Then you pay in smaller chunks. Wait, I didn't know that. So you can... wait. I didn't know with the credit card you can pay little by little. I thought by the end of the month you must pay everything from the previous month. Still, I like... It's just like my way of thinking, like my mentality. We don't think like that. If you want something that you cannot afford, you don't buy it. Because there's too much risk of if you don't manage to pay the fees in time, then they fuck you over, and that's too random. I couldn't live with that uncertainty. I will be omega stressed every day. Oh yeah, hold on, you're right, I forgot about that. You guys have the credit score. Also, hello Lurkar, hello Raven. You have to pay at least a specific amount, or they charge interest, but just like bank loans, but smaller. Okay. Yeah, and then I misunderstood. Yeah, I thought you had to pay the whole credit card amount at the end of the month. Yes, yeah. How do you even keep track of all that? So you buy a flight and then you think, okay, then the next month I need to pay 50. Now, after 50, is it automatic? You set it up to pay automatically? The trick is you don't keep track and now you have interest to pay. That sounds so effective. To become homeless. That is a wise practice. Credit should only really be used to help get the necessity that you could afford to the payments on, but not all in full. Yeah, here we do only for a house or a car, maybe a bike, but like big things. You pay at a minimum or all on the deadline. Both are good for your credit. Below minimum, you get punished with a big fee. Sounds like a big video game. I have a monthly payment to my credit card above a certain amount. Okay, now I'm thinking though. Imagine, for example, with my debit card, it's connected to my bank account. And whenever I want to buy something, it just picks the money from the bank account. Now, is your credit card linked to a bank account? Like, the money that you get paid go on the credit card. No, the credit card doesn't store money. It is linked to a bank account. Okay. But if you have enough money on your bank account to buy the thing, but you don't want to pay it fully now, you can say to the credit card, okay, I actually have the money on the bank account, but don't pick the money from there. Just pay it. Okay, okay. I like to separate the payment options. My credit card has a limit of 7.5k a month, so I can lend or rent camera equipment like Canon 1DX. I wouldn't use the credit card if I hadn't at least enough to pay for a 1 month limit. It's paid automatically a month later if there is enough money on connected bank account. Oh, okay, so you, or like you on another bank account, you have 7.5k always there. In case anything happens to your credit card, you are able to pay that off. Okay. If you cannot, within any reasonable doubt, to pay off a loan of any kind, you shouldn't take the loan. If you're certain you will be able to pay it off, why you need the loan when you can save? Yeah, I kind of agree with that, but not on very big things. Like, for example, for a house, I 100% will need a loan because, like, while I pay for the loan, I can live in that house, right? So that's different. I can already use it. If you're getting a loan for a house, you have a plan where you pay it off within reason. Oh yeah. Here they are very, very, very picky. It's actually the bank that decides if you can pay it off or not. And if they decide that you cannot pay it off, they don't give you. Or they will give you like a low number and it's gonna take you more years to... to pay it off. But the good thing is that if they decide, okay, you can afford to pay 400 euros a month for the house loan, but you actually earn more, and at the end of the year you save more money, you can put it in the general payment, and that's better, because you want, in the end, if you keep on doing that, you end up taking less years for the whole loan, and therefore you end up paying less interest. For my credit cards, I often do financial promotions for things smaller than a car or a house. Like if I need a new laptop or major car parts, I'll see if they have a 6 or 12 month no interest plan and pay it off before interest starts occurring. Ah, so they give you no interest and they hope that you don't manage to pay in time, so that then they can charge the interest after. I always use the money I can pay during the month, so I can get more score and pay it as soon as the bill arrives. And right now, I can already pay next month's bill, so I'm already set for the bill. Okay. If you never get a credit card, you never join this credit score thing. Is it a negative thing if you ever want to try and, I don't know, buy a house and they check your credit? Or is not that important? Like, is no credit better than bad credit? I think so. Can't have a bad credit score if you never had a credit. Yeah. And I wonder how much better is no credit compared to good credit. Hello, Hydrocinth. How are you? Hello, Sausa. I know maybe you guys cannot know these things. I just sometimes I ask questions and people around me feel like they have to answer. It's just me having doubts. I'm not asking you to tell me these things. Tell me right now, is it better to have no credit or bad credit? Is it better? How? What's the difference between having good credit and no credit? You must tell me or I will ban you. Quick. Countdown starting. 69. 68. There are farmers who have paid for everything, paid in cash, but then go get a home, but the bank won't give them a loan because they have no credit history. Ah. Okay, the way that they check that here, like we don't use credit cards, but we still have a quote-unquote credit history. For example, I have been in this house for a couple of years now, and I have proof that I paid every single month my rent in time. Same thing for my bills. I have proof of that, and they can check it. They can also check the history or of how much money I make every year. Like, that's how they check the history. I have excellent credit, I think. When I got my card, they gave me like 820 or something. What does it mean they give you 820? Like a month? Point is, Yoshi, you are 2-2. Get a credit. What is 2-2? 2-2? I thought Chunky couldn't be hotter, and now I see I was wrong. You like a bold lady? Nice. 22. I'm 23. No, in Italy no one has a credit card, and the credit score doesn't exist in Italy. The people at the bank told me that if you have a credit card, it's actually better to close it before you get a mortgage, because it's considered like a debt. So the lady told me, when we are calculating how much we can lend you the money for a house, we check all the stuff that I said before, right? If you paid everything in time, how much you earn every month, and if you have other debts. So for example, if you have, I don't know, car loan, then they consider that you're already paying that in a month, so they reduce. Let's say initially they think, okay, you earn enough money to pay 1,000 bill for the house every month, but you have 200 loan a month for the car, so you cannot pay 1,000, you can pay 800. And this is also with the car, with the credit card. So they think, okay, your credit card limit is 500 euros. So now you cannot pay every month 800. You can pay only 300 because it's minus the credit card limit. You see how they think? It's considered like a debt. Italy has central credit registry, which is what you're describing. Yeah. They do check if you have other types of debts, but it doesn't improve if you have a credit card. They just keep track, maybe if you haven't been paying your rent on time, if you have debts to other people. We use debit cards. Basically, you connect it to your bank account. You want to buy a car? Do you have the money? Okay. We take the money out of the bank account and you pay it now, and that's it. You don't have the money, you cannot get the car. Credit cards act only as a lead and lag to your finances then. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't find the meaning. Like it's not. I can see that from your perspective it makes some more sense. Without knowing the other benefits that you guys had, like from my perspective, it made zero sense. Like, why the fuck would I get it? I have no benefits, it's just a delay of a payment. But knowing your benefits, then it makes more sense. Hello, Chonky. How are you? Guys, please go check out Chonky. She's definitely not the person that I'm working on right now. Okay, I don't have a credit card, but I can really big move on anime, ladies. Actually, I am saving as much money as I can. Specifically because it's hard for self-employed people to get money, because the bank is like, what do I know that next month no one commissions you and you cannot pay us? Hello, Benoam. Housing and money in Italy, the stuff of nightmares most of the time. I was hoping to get my own mortgage some times ago, but I got laid off instead. No. Man, I'm really sending a big praise for you. Yeah. I am approaching it as if they're never gonna give me a mortgage. Then if they do, it's a positive thing. In theory, if I had a normal job, they probably would give me already, but considering I'm self-employed, they're probably gonna be extra picky. Are the artists going? Where are you getting the dress? Now I'm adding the bracelet, which is all over the place because I just added it. I still need to rig it. But the dress itself is on. I need to add the fishnets and the hair, the arm toggle. But we're going well. Bald. Someone said that you're sexier when you're bald. I don't know. I do prefer my waifus with hair, I'm not gonna lie. Just marry rich himbo who has health issues. No. I don't like that. The problem with your model being bald is that you have no back head, so you are bald, but also only have a front head. Since it was not a plan toggle, I didn't plan the layer, so for you to have a backside of the head, since usually the backside of the head is the hair. Although I think I was actually planning to close the stream because it's starting to get a bit laggy, and I want to finish this as a ASAP. With lag, I am slower. They are picky regardless, to be honest. When my older sister tried to get hers, they even looked into our parents' credit history. It's a grind. Let's all wish for the best. Yeah, I'm just saving as much money as I can, so maybe one day I can just go there with my big bag of money like, hello, I came here to buy house. Reminds me when I was buying my car. Since I didn't have the car yet because I was buying it, Osa drove me there, and the dude was looking at him, explaining to him all the car stuff and everything, and I was like, okay, and I was answering to him, but so it was like Osa was silent because it was not his car. The car guy was talking to him, and I was answering to the car guy because it was my car. But the dude could not believe that it was me buying the car because I'm a female, young female. He just thought okay, super young female or young adult man. It must be the young adult man that is buying the car. I don't know. That's rude. I know. And then I started signing the paper, and the dude was like, oh, so you are buying the car. Yeah, it's me. That's why I was the one answering while you were talking, bitch. It's funny because he didn't even ask. Like, if you had a doubt, I don't know, ask. No, he just straight went for, oh yeah, the man is buying the car. Super young hot female. Nah, if I was a hot female, maybe he would know, because he would be like, oh yeah, of course she has OnlyFans. Of course she's buying a car with the OnlyFans money. Oily fans. Yeah. You do? Yes, I have OnlyFans here. Should I started talking about the car with the guy cleaning the floor, or with the receptionist? Yeah. I'm still kind of a bit mad about having had to get a car. Like, I don't like driving. I don't like cars. I had to get one because I needed one. Here you need one. And it was so expensive. Sometimes I look at my bank account and I think, oh, if I never bought the car, it would have been this much instead. Was he cute? Might be forgivable if he was. He was young enough, but he looked like a string bean. You know? When people look like a string bean, or like you know, he looked like he works for Santa. I don't know how to explain it. His face, like, he was tall, okay, and everything, but his face looked like he works for Santa. I don't like that face. Not my type. A weasel? Is that you call this type of person? Weasel. No, I'm finding the pet person. The pet, no, person, no, not the animal. Weasel person. But I searched weasel person and all I'm finding is weasels dressed up as people. What is this? Okay, guys. I think I will go because I need to focus better on this, and and also if I close the stream and my VTuber model, I will finally be able to work without lag, so that's gonna make me much faster. Okay, but I will be tonight in Discord. We can play some Stardew. Okay, I'll just work now for some hours more for a big boost. Okay, let me see who I can raid. Thank you, everyone. Okay, there is Sulia, Leila, Riku, Mavoli, Momotex. I'm just reading people in my... Someone that's reading. They are drawing. Ah, let me check if I need to renew my Sulia sub. Usually I raid her when I have to renew my sub. Oh, I have to renew my sub. Okay, we can raid Sulia. Thank you everyone for coming. I hope you had fun. Remember, I will be in Discord after dinner, so in around 3 hours and a half. Till then, I'm gonna focus and work by myself. But yeah, if you come in Discord in about 3 hours and a half, I'll be there to chillax a little bit at the end of the day. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. As usual, drink your food and your water, have sexy waifu dreams when you go to sleep, take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow or later in Discord. This is my reader copy paste message if you want to copy paste it. If you don't have a sub, you can use the second one instead. We're going to Sulia. She's a big friend of mine, Italian artist, super skilled. She's currently working on a VTuber model, actually. And please come give some support to her, okay? Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for all the subs, raids, follows. I really appreciate the support. You are very sweet potatoes, sweet snakies, sweet beans, sweet nuts, sweet pastas, sweet everything. Bye.
Welcome aboard. Hello, everybody. It's very nice to see you. My name is Sulia. I'm a VTuber artist, and I'm working on a model, on a very special model. I started to work on this months ago. Finally, I am finishing this. But people from my stream, please go check out Yoshi. Please do so. They are an amazing, lovely bean, an amazing rigger and artist. Please go check them out. And give some flowers to the raiders, please. Give them flowers. Thank you very much. Thank you for the prime, Yoshi. Thank you for the 23.